Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Taurus. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Light Seer's Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then close off the reading with the Soulmates in Separation, Unspoken Love Messages. So let's get into this reading. Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, what do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please and thank you. I'm just going to do one more shuffle, guys, because I feel like one more shuffle is needed. And then we'll cut up the deck for you and lay out the cards on the table. Ooh, okay, so first out, we have the World in reverse. We have the Empress. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, Six of Swords, and also the Page of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups, and Judgement with the Eight of Cups. Okay. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, maybe even Aquarius, a fellow Taurus, a Libra. We have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus and Scorpio on the table very strongly as well. But you could be dealing potentially with any sign really here, guys. But those signs I mentioned, you could have them strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does. So let's get into this reading. Well, it's pretty evident to me that this person feels like there's unfinished business with you. There's a cycle that hasn't quite closed out with you, and they don't want it to close out. They want you and them to move on forward into calmer waters. They want to reach out. They want to communicate with you. But I feel like this person is feeling relatively intimidated by you as of right now, because you are sitting here you know, doing very well for yourself with this Empress energy. You may have felt relatively heartbroken that things may not necessarily have fallen into place in the way that you may have wanted them to in the past. But I feel like you are accepting of a situation for what it is, and you're finding forgiveness for yourself or for this person or for the circumstances. And with this acceptance and this forgiveness, things are naturally going to turn around in your favour. And I feel like this kind of being in reversal here is not something that's going to last very long. It's going to be a temporary delay. But I feel like with whatever delays there has been in the past, they were for good reason. It was integral that these, you know, were here in the first place. Okay? This person is feeling relatively impatient to reach out to you, but they don't want to be reckless when they do reach out. This person may have had a tendency to be a little bit self-centered, a bit self-serving, so a bit selfish as well. This person wants to close the gap between the two of you, but they know that they probably have to kind of walk back to you or reconcile back to you with their tail between their legs kind of thing. They may feel a little bit insecure and vulnerable about the idea of reaching out to you, but I feel like this person ultimately wants to be able to do that because they realise that, you know, the reason your connection hasn't moved on forward is most likely because they've been self-sabotaging it. Either that or, you know, they've been their own worst enemy. So the self-sabotage, they've been their own worst enemy, and potentially they've been consumed elsewhere with a third-party situation of sorts. So to do with a karmic partner, a karmic ex, or just third party in general, which could be anything, guys. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be work, it could be career. It could be, you know, childhood issues that potentially this person may have had difficulties with. You know, they could have difficulties with their own family as well, like as in their children, something that they're trying to resolve in relation to their children. If this person is in some sort of legal implication as of right now, maybe in family court, so they could be trying to figure out what decision that they need to make once the results come in, I'm getting. So if this person is waiting on a decision of a legal kind, a legal implication here, then this person is waiting on something in relation to that. I feel like I'm repeating myself. It's interesting because I have tried to do your reading several times today, and there was always some sort of external distraction. Like something either happened, my camera cut out, or my phone died, or something was disturbing outside of the, in the garden. It was too noisy, or people shouting in my house, or what have you. So I feel like your person most likely has been pulled apart or distracted a lot by other people, and this is frustrating them, and they just want this sense of peace, but I feel like their life is relatively chaotic as of right now. This person absolutely wants to be in your life. They want a second chance. They feel like you are in their life for a reason, that it is of no accident that you are in this person's life. This person, if they walked away from you in the past, they feel relatively heartbroken that they did that, and they've basically had to heal whatever issues that they had in the past. So I feel like whatever they did by moving away from you before, they've had to kind of figure out why they did that in the first place. Why was it that you triggered them so much to the point where they felt the need to kind of run away from you and give in to this kind of, give this unbalanced connection, like give you this sense of one-sidedness? Like they're thinking to themselves, well, why did I do that? And it probably doesn't even make any logical sense to this person, and they're frustrated that it doesn't make sense, because most likely you had a very strong bond with them in the past, or you had a solid friendship, or there was something, very special about the connection that you had with one another. This person wants to take the leap of faith with you, but they feel out of their depth to do with another situation that they're trying to get out of as of right now. This person does want to move on forward with you, but I just feel like issues hit the fan in their life in some sort of way. So a Tower moment has most likely come in here with that Tower card. Something relatively drastic. I feel like this person recognized that they probably breadcrumbed you in the past, or there was a sense of codependency and another connection of sorts if they were dealing with a third party, and they may have got breadcrumbed by this person, and they were like, well, why am I settling for this? Why am I just, why am I agreeing to be treated in this particular way? It doesn't make any sense. And then they've probably looked at the connection with you and gone, well, why did I treat them that way? That doesn't make sense. This person's probably been very confused for a very long time. I'm just getting the sense that they've had the wool over their eyes, or somebody may have purposely put the wool over their eyes to do with a connection. This person feels very disconnected from you, and I feel like that's why they're stressed out, because they want to be connected to you, but they feel like they're not connected to you. But I'm just getting this indication that you actually have a very strong soul tie with one another. So naturally you are probably very connected, but they, in a sense, are having fear that you are going off away from them and you're not interested, and that you've already kind of got in the boat, and if they were to reach out to you, then it may be too late. And they're haunted by their decisions from whatever happened in the past, and I feel like they're carrying regrets, because if they're dealing with a third party, or they have done, with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, then they've purposely done whatever they can to get your person to be all over the place, so that they don't have the organisation in their life. They don't set you aside as a priority and come forward towards you in relation to love, and then you have a different point of view of them, like, they can't be bothered to do anything with you, that they're lazy. Wow, okay. So let's look into the Radiant Rider-Waite, as we do have quite a few majors on the table. We have 4 majors out of 8 cards, so this reading may be a little bit longer, guys. I'm getting lots of different messages, so obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. Please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. It's like this person feels blocked. They feel blocked. But they know that they're probably causing this internal block, but they're also blocked externally as well. They want to have this success with you. They want to turn the connection with you around. But they feel like it's not the right time to kind of take the action for you to move on forward together. This person feels like you've leveled up in a massive way and that they can't approach you in the same way that they did in the past. And this causes them a massive burden here with the Ten of Wands. They know you are deserving of better and that you have gone through so much in your life. Why is the World here, please, in reverse? In relation to their love life, that's flat. There's nothing happening in relation to that. Because what they want is to be with you. They want to travel to you. They want the new beginning with you, with the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the World here, please? Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person feels like they're at a stalemate, like they are not going anywhere fast. You know, you see how this Knight isn't moving forward and looking to the future. They're stood still. And what's even worse is the fact that they're stood still and then they're looking back at their past. You know, they're not looking to their future. They're like, well, what could I do now differently to eventually move us around? So they are completely, I'm getting a sense at loggerheads. Maybe they're at loggerheads with someone and they could argue a lot with someone. They're trying to heal themselves here with the Four of Swords. Yeah, they're closing off here a karmic cycle with a baby mama or a baby daddy here potentially, or a third party with that Empress energy in reverse. You know, this Empress upright is you guys. Obviously, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. But this person hasn't quite closed out what they need to with someone else. But they are going to reach out to you and say that when they have closed out this other connection with this other person, that they will be on the way to you. Yeah, that their Tower moment will be coming down in relation to that. They've had this enlightenment that whoever they've been dealing with has probably been taking advantage of them in some sort of way. And, you know, obviously this hasn't gone down well with your person. Your love interest here is highly, highly stressed with that Star in reverse. We're going to pull a few more cards. You could be dealing with Aquarius. The Tower, again, wanting to come out. Aries and Scorpio energy. Your person's realised that they can't live a lie anymore. They have to get out of what they need to get out of. And basically, they've been praying for a Tower moment to occur in their life for a long time. And I feel like it has happened, or it will happen. Because they want to have love in their life. And they realise that where they were in the past, they didn't have love in their life. Especially if they're dealing with this other karmic partner or this karmic ex. Yeah, there was unrequited love. It wasn't going anywhere fast here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. And things were uneasy here in the home with the Four of Wands in reverse. They didn't see eye to eye. They never did. Yeah, look at that. There was hot and coldness in their connection. Potentially infidelity here. Someone's confidence was completely knocked by this other situation. And now they've just decided, look, they need to give it up. They need to quit it because it's not serving them. And then obviously look at that with the Emperor energy coming out. They needed to go through whatever they've been dealing with to sit as this Emperor to match you with this Empress energy. So that you and them could sit together side by side. But they need to close off a third party situation here with the Three of Cups. They need to get themselves single and close out an unhappy home so that they can get the emotional fulfillment. They had foundational stability, you know, they had their finances together, But any other way, they weren't happy. And it's like, well, what is the meaning of all of this? You know, you have one life. And this person felt like they weren't really truly living it when they were with this other person. I'm just getting a sense of eat, sleep, repeat. What else here, please? Definitely third party here with the Three of Cups in reverse. Look, they're sad. Five of Cups. You see how that just sprung out my hand like that? This person is sad. They don't want to be where they are. They want balance in their life. Look at that. Temperance now upright. Temperance in reverse. Temperance upright. Yeah. They want a union or reunion with you, but they're sad because they're dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex or a baby mama or a baby daddy or whoever, this third party who's completely draining them in every other way possible, and all they can do is contemplate the idea of moving on forward with you. And that whoever they've been dealing with in the past is not their person, and they need to let go of the burden to do with that, which they're trying to figure out what they can do. Look, they need to end the third party situation with the Three of Cups in reverse, because they want the passionate new beginning with you, and they've been contemplating on how to bring this into fruition here with the Four of Cups. They've been trying to figure out what their next move is. But they're holding on tight to you here with the Four of Pentacles. But they're nervous about approaching you. I feel like your person found out some sort of shocking news or information potentially to do with an affair or in a scandal of sorts. Yeah, this person wants to give you closure here with the Five of Cups in reverse. What else here for the Empress? Yeah, this person's decided they want to choose you. Two of Wands in reverse. They want to bring you justice. You could be dealing with a Libra. They know things weren't balanced with you in the past, and they want to do right by you now. This person's hoping that you haven't let go of them. They hope that there is a pause between you letting go of them, like you will definitely hear them out. Like that's what they're hoping for. They just need to get their money, wow, finances and money, wanted to get them balanced out. And I wanted to say funny money for some reason. So maybe someone has been dealing with a partner of sorts who tried to be funny with their money, who tried to hide their money, who tried to get some sort of document signed that they shouldn't have been signing. Try and cause confusion in someone else's life here. What else here for the Empress? Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? What was that? Seven of Cups wanting to show out. This person feels that you have now got options and that you've got your back turned to them. Look at that. They want to come back to you. They want to close the gap with you because they feel like you're not finished yet. And I feel like you know that you're not finished yet with this person, and your ships are coming in and that this person's coming back in, but they also feel that you've got lots of other suitors. Like you may have been single for a little while now, and all of a sudden you've got all these people wanting to come in and take you out. Yeah, the High Priestess. This person feels like you are incredibly intuitive here. You could be dealing with a Cancer. They feel this very strong psychic connection with you. You could have very strong divine feminine energy as well, or potentially you're dealing with a divine feminine. If you are a twin flame, of course. Divine feminine, divine masculine, and obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. Judgment in reverse. I'm going to take another couple of more Sagittarius energy. What else here for the Empress? You've just been following your intuition. Yeah, you're ready to move on to calmer waters. Look at that, double Six of Swords upright. Because you no longer want to be unbalanced. But I feel like you are getting yourself, your ish together. Yeah, look at that. The King of Swords. I feel like there's another block because this person needs to speak their truth, or they're hoping that you're not going to move as of yet. But they know that they have to deal with this karmic partner or this karmic ex first. Potentially dealing with a divorce lawyer or something legal. My throat wanted to close up then. I feel like intuitively you know that this person's trying to become free from another situation, that they're trying to end it here with the Ten of Swords, and that it's been incredibly painful. They were dealing with someone who was just interested in their money. Interesting as I picked up that kind of deck there and saw the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So someone who's been incredibly selfish here, guys. Your love interest is really trying to figure out the best way to strategically make their way to you, but I feel like you kind of already know everything that's potentially going on with this person, and it's like whatever they feel is the right thing to do in relation to you, it's like you're kind of 10 steps already or ahead of this person, and I feel like they kind of know that, and it frustrates them because they want to come in to talk to you, but then they're going to have to bite the bullet of this sense of, I know that I've done you wrong, and I know I've got to do right by you, and you know that I've got to do right by you, and you know what I'm going to say already to you, but basically I've got to pretend that you don't know what I'm going to say to you, and you've got to pretend that you don't know what they're going to say to you. I know that sounded incredibly confusing, but that's the indication that I'm getting here. But this person is trying to be clear cut with their words because they know that they hurt you and felt this true love with you as well. They felt this love with you, but they didn't show it in the past with the Two of Cups, and that's why they want to come forward towards you with this Chariot energy. They're determined to kind of fix things between the two of you, and they don't like the separation that you've got between the two of you. It hurts them, but they know that they hurt you, causing you imbalance, and they weren't transparent in relation to your connection, and they left you out in the cold in the past in some sort of way, okay? This really does get to them. I feel like, guys, you are incredibly intuitive here. You're holding yourself very well. You're setting your boundaries with this person. And, you know, you've been very open to seeing the red flags and the warnings. And I feel like, you know, it's not been great to recognise and know that there have been red flags in the past, but at least you're not ignoring them. Like, you're recognising that they're there, you're seeing them, you're acknowledging them, you're weighing up your options and trying to figure out, you know, what to do next. And I feel like you do have a very strong sense of judgment, and I feel like you have a very good solid kind of discernment as well. So, you know, even though you may be very logical about this connection, I feel like you are relatively emotional as well. Like, you have a very good balance with you. You're just open and receptive to good things coming in for your life, okay? And I feel like this does actually get to your person a little bit. It intimidates them because obviously they may not necessarily have very much that's going well for them in their life right now. You know, they could be, you know, entrenched with their own vices or bad habits, and if they see you doing as well as you are, they may feel a little bit like embarrassed with themselves because, you know, you seem to have your ish together, seem to have your life together. So let's look into Temperance here, guys, in reverse, and see what else we can find out for you. If they're dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex or a third party of sorts, I feel like there's a sense of envy and jealousy in relation to this situation. Potentially your person is struggling because they haven't really got very much good news to be able to share with you. So they're waiting for something to turn around in their life to eventually communicate that they've got good news. But for a while now, they probably could have been struggling with their money, their job or their business if they have a business, you know, maybe even their property, their health. If they're dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, then this person is very ungrateful and enough was never seeming to be enough. Why is Temperance here in reverse, please, for Taurus? But this person is strong enough to deal with the conflicts that they have in their life, but maybe for a long time they felt like they weren't strong enough. Anything here? Yeah, they don't feel optimistic, guys, or they haven't for a very long time with the Sun in reverse. They haven't felt optimistic that they've been able to, that they would be able to give you, you know, what you're after, what you are wanting from this person, a tangible offer of sorts. With that Page of Pentacles. They know they dropped the ball with you. They know they dropped the ball, and it frustrates them. Potentially they are clashing with others quite a lot. That came out kind of sideways, that Four of Wands. The Sun. The Ten of Cups. The Three of Wands in reverse, and the Death card. You could potentially be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. King of Cups. This person absolutely loves you, but they're stressed out right now because they know that they need to end an old cycle, an old connection of sorts before coming forward towards you, and that's what's blocking this union or reunion between the two of you, and you guys healing your connection and moving off forward in some sort of success. So really all they can do is watch you from afar and kind of crave to be in your life until they can figure out what they need to do next, because they have all this love for you. They know that they need to make the changes. They know that they need to revive the connection with you. They know that they want to, and they're hankering for you. They really are. But this person's like peed off because they don't want you to be out, you know, dating. Not to say for you not to be out there enjoying yourself, because, you know, obviously they don't wish that. They wish you to have a great time, but they want to have the great time with you, so they're keeping an eye out with the Page of Swords. It's like they want you to have a great time, but they don't want you to have such a great time, if you know what I mean, because then, you know, because they want to have the best of times when you are together. This person sees you and them having a family, settling down. They see you having a proper foundation, a solid foundation. This person is annoyed because they don't feel like they've got the green light in order to transform your connection and reach out to you properly like they want to here with the Page of Wands, Page of Wands, and move your connection forward in some sort of way. This person is annoyed because, you know, they want you to eventually see the bigger picture with them, and potentially they feel if you were to move on, or if you were to kind of go on a new path, as it were, that you wouldn't be including them in this picture. But I feel like you are including this person in the bigger picture of things, but you haven't made it blatantly obvious to them that you have kept it open, if you know what I mean. It's like, to them, you would look like you are kind of on your merry way, doing you, focusing on your life, not communicating with this person, being detached, enjoying your sense of freedom and independence, and, you know, good things coming in for you. And they're on the other side, you know, behind this kind of line, as it were, watching you. And then they feel like they've got, you know, FOMO, like they're fearing of missing out away from you. And that you don't have this picture of them in, you know, of you and them together. But I feel like you do, but you just haven't communicated with one another because they haven't come forward to, you know, put in the work to communicate with you. They haven't made the effort in the past. It's got to be down to them. You know, you can't just do all the work. And I feel like that's why you're sitting in this kind of Empress energy with the High Priestess, you know, going, well, look, I understand and see what is going on, and it's not my role to play to come forward towards you. Now, you may have said this energetically to this person, you know, I'm staying back here and carrying on what I'm doing because that's basically what I've been instructed to do. You know, this is what I've been guided to do with my intuition, you know, this is what I've been guided to do. And this person isn't so connected with their I'm getting with their spirit guides, or they're not so in tune spiritually, so they kind of don't quite get where you're coming from because there's a misalignment between the two of you. I feel like I make sense and I feel like I'm not making sense. So obviously, please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. But they're frustrated with themselves because They know that they didn't make the decisions in the past to do right by you, that they procrastinated because they weren't sure what to do. But now they want to come forward towards you with the Empress. Because they know who you are. They know you are their Empress or you are their Emperor. But they're staying cold and distant from you, even though they want to speak their truth and for you to close out an old cycle here. This person is now fearful as well that if they were to come into your life and they were to speak of their truth, that potentially you may lead them on or use them. But I feel like that is a fear because they've been dealing with someone who did that to them. But you're different. You're not the same as them. So they would be basically projecting their fears of whatever has been done onto them, onto you, and not giving you a fair chance or giving you a fair shot. And this makes them stuck and up in their head because they know of this, obviously, that they wouldn't be giving you a fair shot, but then they're letting their anxiety and everything get to the best of them. But they're needing to cycle that out here with the Wheel of Fortune now upright. They're trying to be optimistic and have faith that you guys will be able to move on forward together. But they first of all need to cycle out with someone who they thought that they were meant to have more with, here with that Queen of Swords, King of Swords. But with the Queen of Swords coming out in reverse, it's, you know, this is over. They want to become independent. Potentially they were dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who was really fearful of becoming single, but now they're having to become single and make plans to move on elsewhere or to change their life in some sort of way, and it's stressing them out because your person needs them to do this so that you and them can have the fresh new start together with this kind of like Ace of Cups, because they have love for you. But whoever they're dealing with obviously doesn't want them to have a new beginning. They don't obviously want them to have new love. You know, it's frustrating because whatever decisions that your person made or didn't make in the past, it's all coming back to kind of bite them on the butt. Everything is going to be revealed here very soon with the Pisces moon in reverse. And it's going to cause a load of chaos. A load of disorder. You know, the thing is, eventually you guys will have the benefits of, you know, the Wheel of Fortune coming out in upright, eventually. But it's just taken a bit more time to get there, which is incredibly frustrating, but you will eventually have your new beginning with the Fool. It's like trusting and knowing, having faith that everything will happen naturally for you when it's ready to. Look at that with the Hermit. You know, you've done your soul searching, you've done your healing, you're very determined to move yourself forward. There has been obstacles in the way, but you know the bigger picture here. And you know that this person will eventually do the same and come back to you because there is love between the two of you, and that whoever they were dealing with is trying to cling on and hold on to your person, but they found out the truth of whatever's been going on there. These cards are not really wanting to shuffle, guys. I feel like this karmic partner or this karmic ex is trying to cling on to your person or cling on to control with your love interest. I feel like they just got a lot of drama because the cards just don't want to come out properly. Yeah, look at that. They're going through a breakup, a separation or a divorce. You know, you don't know of any of this with the moon. It's been covered up with this Pisces moon upright. Look at that, all that drama. All that drama. So this person can only watch you from afar. They can't come forward and offer you their love and have the new beginning with you. They've got the red light. They've been blocked until they figure out what they need to figure out with a third party situation. And it's stressing them out because they don't want you and them to further drift apart. And they don't want to be hot and cold with you. They want to kind of get away with whoever they're, you know, get away from with whoever they're dealing with and have the new beginning with you. And have this union or reunion with you because they feel this connection with you. guys the wheel here in reverse, please? This person isn't feeling very confident in themselves because, you know, like I was saying earlier, they're probably not very connected or as connected or tapped in with their intuition. So they're trying to use their discernment with trying to figure out what's their intuition and what's their ego. And, you know, it can be relatively challenging. It can be relatively challenging, but this person is trying to figure out how to kind of make the next step, have the new step. Look at that with the Fool now coming out again. I'm getting my mind's playing tricks on me. This person may feel like their mind's being playing tricks on them. So they're not really been able to trust their kind of intuitive messages that they're receiving. They're frustrated because everything seems to be falling apart, or they feel like it will, and, you know, one bad thing's leading to another bad thing. But look, they will eventually have balance here. Look at that, beautiful, with that temperance. Once they close out what they need to here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, because there's unfinished business elsewhere. Look at that with the World again in reverse. They are overcoming over the difficulties though, with that King of Wands energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus or a Scorpio. They know that they have not been happy. They need to close this old cycle off. It's dead and gone. They will eventually have their new beginning with you because they miss you. But they could be selling of a property as of right now. They've lost a lump sum of money. This person may feel like their dreams would be basically shattered if you wouldn't, you know, cooperate with them at a later point. But also most likely they've had their dreams shattered in another situation, or they're shattering of the karmic partner or the karmic ex's dreams because your person's going off to have a new beginning with you most likely and not with them. But I feel like you may be getting some of the blame. So if your person, your love interest has been talking to the karmic partner or the karmic ex about you, then potentially this karmic partner or the karmic ex is throwing blame at your way when it's really got nothing to do with you because you've been keeping yourself way out of it. I'll take one more please for that wheel in reverse. Thank you, felt that one. Yeah, your person wants to put in the work because there's love for you here with the King of Cups. They want to end whatever difficulties there was in the past, and it will be ending because look at that, double tens. 10-10. And then we got another 10-10 here as well. Another 10. There's brand new beginnings coming in, and they're absolutely huge shifts and changings. I feel like this kind of Aries season is going to be very important for things moving, like leaping forward for you guys. So I'm getting lots of different messages, so obviously please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys, as well. So we're going to look into the romance angels. So if you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment, I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel and you did fancy donating, then there is a donation link now available in the description box. So thank you so much to those who've already donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I greatly appreciate you all. And even if you do not financially donate, that's absolutely fine. A great way to energetically donate is to like, share and subscribe and leave us a comment for the video. So thank you all so much. Okay. What can we get here for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. It's interesting to me because I feel like this person knows that they're on the cusp about having a new beginning and they're trying to be patient. And I feel like they don't want to do anything reckless with this third party, this karmic partner or this karmic ex. Like they're needing to take the time to just kind of respond to this person or these other people rather than have a knee-jerk reaction to any of them, because they want to be able to leave or get out of what they need to swiftly but smoothly at the same time. Thank you. Look at that. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So I feel like this person is trying to... I'm getting let go and let God here, guys. So this person is trying to surrender. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Well, we know that, guys. We know that. With all these majors here on the table, these universal cards, there's a lot of... there's a lot of guided, like, sense of intervention here, if I can get my words out. True love, yeah. This is orchestrated. This is a romance of a lifetime and playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine and trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith. This person wants to be playful with you. They do feel like you are their true love. What else here for Taurus, please? Yeah, I was just getting the sense of like divine intervention, divine mediation, that type of thing. That's the word, mediation. Wow, okay. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And I'll take one more. Thank you. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah. This person really wants to be in your life. But they know that they need to close out an old karmic cycle first before coming forward towards you. And you are very wary of that as well. You know that there is love and there is passion and everything else between the two of you. But you also know that your value. You know your value, you know your worth. And you're going to move on forward regardless of whether it's with this person or not with this person or with someone else. Or whether it's just, me, myself and I, whether it's just you. But obviously everyone is different. It depends, on your own situation, as you guys would know so much better about what's going on with yourselves than obviously I would. I mean, these are general readings. So let's look at the soulmates in separation, unspoken love messages, and see what additional messages we can get for you today. So this could be what your love interest wants to say to you or what you would like to say to them. As we do have cross watchers here, guys, you are very welcome. So this is if you've had no contact or little contact, or if you are talking, then it could be a bit sporadic here, guys. But this person wants to renew the connection with you. They know that things have been very stressful, but they really want to renew this, and they're hoping that you're going to cooperate with them because they feel this strong soulmate connection with you, and they're wanting, to bring this together. They're hoping you're going to be flexible and kind of glow? Wow. Go with the flow, but I'm getting glow, so they know that you're glowing already. Potentially they may see you as the future mother or father of their children here, guys, if you are interested in having children. Maybe they're excited about the idea that if they were to kind of get you pregnant, that you would be glowing. Maybe that's something that they visualize here with that kind of, that 10 of cups and then the sun. So there's a sense of pregnancy. Nobody is like you. You are exceptional. You are special. Well, we know that with the energy that was coming out on the table. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. I must admit that I'm longing for your touch and warm embrace. Well, we know that because that sun card is coming out. So you just have this beautiful aura I'm getting this way about you. My pride and ego led us astray. Well, led us astray. It may still be leading them astray, potentially. That could resonate for a few people. Or it could potentially just be getting in the way for them as of right now. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions. They want this slow and steady progress with you. They're ready to put in the work. You may feel like they're not ready, but they want to be ready to put in the work. And I feel like they are getting themselves there. It's interesting. Obviously, I'm connecting with quite a few people here. So please take we feel resonates. Give me more time. I'm working on being a better counterpart for you. Hurting you hurt me even more. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie, and you made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate, and I feel like a fool for losing you. Okay. So that's going to be the end of the reading there, guys. I hope that there was a few messages in there that resonated, or some messages, or if not the whole reading. Leave us a comment down below. I'd love to get your feedback, and I'll eventually get back to you on those comments. I did do a lot of work over the weekend and doing, you know, the replies, but there was quite a few that I still had to get through, so I couldn't do everyone's, but I will get back to you eventually, guys. Better late than never, right? But I hope you have a wonderful week. Please like, share and subscribe as well, guys, and we'll speak to you very soon. So please take care. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.